Hello, welcome back to the Chelsea debate. We've just lost 1-0 to Arsenal. We'll do a little review here, Josh, but what do you put that down to tonight? Just an off night, wasn't it?
Off night and one eye, probably on the FA Cup final, I'd say. At least I hope it was that.
Yeah, to be honest, it's not one of those. I don't want to go in on the team because we've been, incredible under Tuchel, but we were flat tonight. And should we start with the goal? And because that ultimately has decided this game 1-0. I will say credit to Arsenal; they defended well. They did what they had to do. But it was our own mistakes, wasn't it? That's why we've lost tonight. Do you want to talk about the goal? Because
Yeah, I mean, I don't really quite know what was going through Jorginho's head. It was bizarre, wasn't it? I mean, I will say after a complete, I don't know what to call it, but absolute mistake from Jorginho. Kepa did well in terms of getting his feet from under him to make the initial clearance. It was just one of those things. Obviously, it goes out to Aubameyang from Kepa, passes it to Smith Rowe, and Smith Rowe puts it in. And it was a terrible, terrible, terrible goal to concede.
it was. You can't have a go at Jorginho in terms of making that pass and that, because that's what we do so effectively. That's what's worked well. It's just that moment of concentration. He switches off. He doesn't really look that Kepa's just the other side of the goalpost, and then that follows. If we actually look though, apart from that, Arsenal didn't really do too much that I
No.
remember. And they defended. They did what they had to do, but we had the chances. And the Kai Havertz one is the obvious one in the first half. He nips the ball back really well. He's running through 1-on-1, and I don't know how he sits it that high over the bar. And you know how when we watch him, he looks so calm, composed, doesn't?
Mm.
Almost sort of like he's not interested. That's just sort of his laid back character, and it's just a lazy finish, wasn't it?
Yeah, we just completely the whole team like that clinical edge tonight, from top to bottom. There was a few chances in the second half, wasn't there, where we could have got level or even got the winner. Probably the most notable that was with Ziyech, with that left-footed ball, and Zuma headed it. Leno just tipped it onto the bar, and then Giroud also hit the bar off the rebound.
Yeah.
So I mean that was probably the brightest attacking moment we had. Obviously, I know Pulisic had an offside goal, which was unfortunate, but obviously it was the right decision, sadly for us. But no, just a flat performance. There's nobody really. Normally we'll single 4 or 5 players out for praise. I don't think there's anybody there who really deserves that tonight. Do you?
Uh, no, not really. I've just got a couple of points to make. One, in terms of we've constantly talked, if we want to go on to that next level, that we need a striker. Just one example off my head at Reece James, he put a ball into that 6 yard box, and this isn't to single Havertz out because I'm not sure Werner or whoever would have made the same run, but there's just nobody gambling. There's no one in that instinct to get in there. That really frustrated me, and perhaps we do need that striker. And the other point is we've got the FA Cup final this weekend. Have a few players maybe played themselves out of the 11. The two that I'm thinking of are Pulisic and Havertz. I actually thought Pulisic tried, like he had a
Mm.
side goal and that, and he looked to make things happen. It just you know he's favoured Werner. Can you see this weekend maybe Werner starting? How basically how's that front three going to line up? I think we can assume that Mount's going to start, isn't he? Despite not being on it tonight. And then what you're going Werner and Pulisic or Havertz. One of them's got to drop out effectively, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, you are right. One of them has got to drop out. I did think Pulisic tried tonight. I just think he didn't really have the look or that sort of cutting edge to him. And I think going into the cup final, for me, you've got Mount, Werner. I think you would assume he would play because obviously what he didn't tonight. So you'd assume that's like a ploy to keep him fresh for the weekend.
Yeah.
And then I would be keeping Pulisic in there. I just think he's looked so good recently with everything that he's brought. Same as Mount, I just think you just have to put tonight down to an off performance. But you look at the form the last couple of months on the whole, and Pulisic and obviously Mount, they've been our shining lights, haven't they, if you like? So I think I think that'll be the front three, and I think Mason. You know, we've really talked him up on this on these videos. It was just a bad game tonight, wasn't it? He was probably due one in all fairness. He's had a great season, so just one of those things. I think we've just got to try and forget about this now. Obviously, it has blown the top four race but back completely wide open. So I think we've just got to focus on winning the cup and then turn your attention back to the league.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up in a minute then, because just a short video. But I will say, I put a tweet out, and effectively we've got 4 cup finals now. It looked like, if you think of it in terms of we beat City and now we've lost to Arsenal, maybe we would have predicted we'd have lost to City and, you know, beaten Arsenal. So, but we've got 4 cup finals. We've got Villa and Leicester in those 2 league games. And the way it's sat now, if Liverpool get on a roll, we could need to win both of our games to get in the top 4. So, you know, the pressure's on. We'll put it to an off night and we'll move on. Because I will say I'm very frustrated. We've lost twice to a bang average Arsenal team. But that's our own mistake. So have you got any final comments, and then we'll finish the video?
No, echo everything you've said. I don't want to get bogged down in negativity. I think we'll have to do a Leicester preview, won't we, and try and cheer everybody back up before the cup final.
Yeah, we will. If you're new around here, please like and subscribe, and follow us on Twitter at Chelsea_debate and on Instagram _Chelsea_debate. But we'll see you soon, guys. Cheers.